Hey there, Will here. Just time prepping. Guess what? We've got some stuff going on today. I want you guys to come on down with me. We're gonna do some talking. Gonna catch you up on some stuff that's going on. So come on, let's go. I'll see you down there in a minute. Howdy, Will here. Just time prepping. How you folks doing? Hey, I just got done doing a live podcast on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/ just in time prepping, JIT. And we were talking about some stuff on there about everybody carrying an ICE card. Now, we talked about this before on one of my other videos, but it kind of came up in discussion today, and so I'm going to go with that. And if you guys remember, I stands for in case of emergency. So what you do is you put your name and your social security number and your date of birth on the card. And then besides that, you put on there, any medical conditions you have, or maybe even medications and stuff like that. You also want to make sure that you put on there somebody that you know that's from out of town, so that say you get lost or something happens, shit falls out of everything, that they would have another contact in order to be able to get in touch with you or whatever. Because most people, if you know people from out of town, they pretty much stay in contact with you and you kind of know what's going on. So that was today's topic on my Facebook podcast. I wanted to make sure I brought that and shared that with you guys, even though we had talked about it before. So that was a big thing, you know. So next week, we're going to start having a podcast every week on my Facebook page. And it's going to be a live, but it's always going to be at noon. So if you guys want, why don't you guys come on down to Facebook at facebook.com/ just in time prepping and get in on the conversation. Every week we're going to give away a t-shirt for people coming to participate in the podcast. So this week's winner was Brad Gibson, and he won a just in time t-shirt. So you see, it kind of pays off to come and participate in the podcast. So that's what I was doing today. So also, I want to give you an update on my staff that I've been building. This is my second staff. And I had put some raised wooden letters on here and had planned on putting them on there because they were so small, and then wrapping them across there with glue and making it look like they were like it was raised into the wood. But the idea just didn't pan out for me, so I ended up doing this other option, and it turned out pretty good. And I want to bring it up here to the camera so you guys can see that it's a piece of leather. I took it and I glued it onto the staff itself. Then I used these little screws and put in the corners, and that's to hold it on the stick besides the glue, so that if you're out in the weather or whatever, if it gets wet, and it's not really going to go anywhere. And what I tried to do is put it on there so it would make a dual purpose. And that's what I'm going to try to do with all my staffs from now on, is whatever that is on the staff is going to be for a dual purpose. So hopefully that works out for us. I think it's looking pretty good so far. As you can see, I held it up there. It has stamped in there, survival. I'm going to take, I have some dye, some leather dye. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to put the leather dye on the letters, so that they stand out on the leather, and then it will all be covered with a sheen to protect the lettering and also to make the leather sort of weatherproof. So that's where we're at on there. I also have the twine from the first one is on there, and that is a wax twine, so it's very, very strong stuff. And also what we put on the other one, you all know that I hollow out the inside of them. And as you can see what I did outside the box this time, the first time it was a clear vial. This time I got innovative and I used a shotgun shell that I took out the wadding and all the stuff and made it just able to hold all the stuff that's inside the hollowed out tube. I'm going to hold this up here and you guys can see that it is hollowed out so that the goodies can go inside. Now, inside of this renovated, my staff's falling, innovated shotgun shell, you can see there's a piece of wire coming out of there. Well, that is heavy duty wire, so you could use it for a snare or whatever else that comes up. Also inside are stormproof matches, a striker for the matches. Also, in there are some fishing hooks, some fishing swivels, some fishing weights, and some fishing line. The fishing line is about 30 feet long, and the wire is 6 feet long. So, all in all, it fits back exactly inside the staff. And then this here will be attached to the button compass that goes right on top. And they were supposed to already be here, but for some reason the shipping got mixed up and they didn't get here on time. So right on the very top here will be a button compass. It'll be water filled and also it will glow in the dark. So I think that's kind of cool. And on this one, instead of the paracord, I put a leather tongue because you can always use this for something lashing or whatever. And then I'm going to go down the staff, up, down, whatever. And then, as you all know, on this part down here, I will have a survival blanket, and then I will have it wrapped with some 550 paracord, and that is so that you can make a tent or have a blanket for yourself. You can make a tent out of it or whatever in case you get stuck out in the woods. And then it'll be wrapped with 550 paracord. It'll have about 60 feet of that wrapped onto it. And that's so that you can use the paracord in emergency situations. Perhaps to put a tent up out of the survival blanket that's going to be on there. And then also I will have some duct tape, where I call it 8 tape because I like it better duct tape, it sticks better. I will have it wrapped around the stick, probably about 30 feet of that, because you never know. You can use it to fix tents or to hold stuff together or whatever. But anyway, it will be on there along with a little plastic bag with some fire starter in it. It's what I use. Usually enclosed in my staff for fire starter are little cotton balls soaked in Vaseline. Those take right off and they burn for a long time. So it's starting to come along pretty good here. As you can see, I have a rubber tip on here. What I've done on this one compared to the other one is this one slips inside a hollow point in the staff, and then inside the hollow point I will have some more goodies. Along with, there will be a hole drilled in here with a little spike coming out to help grab in the dirt and whatnot. So, as you can see, everything's coming along pretty well. Starting to get members, subscribers here on Facebook. And I'm getting comments left down below, and everything's starting to pull together. Also, we have the Facebook page, facebook.com/justintimeprepping. And then we have our YouTube channel, Just in Time Prepping. So, y'all know about the giant contest we're in, is trying to get 100 subscribers here on YouTube so that we can give away the $100 survival bucket. If you guys come and you join the Facebook group, you'll be able to see what all's going to be in that bucket. I have been giving out clues and whatnot, and pictures, showing pictures of what's going to be in the survival bucket that we're going to be giving away right here on YouTube. So we have plenty going on here, and I just wanted to let you guys know everything that's going on so that we can kind of come together. Starting every Sunday, we'll be having a live podcast on Facebook, and we'll always have a new subject to talk about every week. So I want you guys to make sure that you get to that podcast. Also on my Facebook page, I have other prepping groups that are recommended through my Facebook page that we're all kind of working together, and so it's all starting to come together. You know, the big list that we talk about, everything's starting to come together, so hopefully it's going to work for us, and I would really like to see you guys come over there to Facebook and join up too, become part of that family as well. So that's really all I have for you guys today, and I know I haven't made a video for a while, but I've been really busy trying to get the Facebook stuff going, the YouTube stuff going, whatnot, trying to keep this contest on track, and the live broadcast and whatnot. This all kind of takes some time. So if you just have some patience with us, we'll get it all put together and everything will start smoothing out. So that's what I have for today. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that subscription button. Share the videos with all your friends and send them over our way. And let's start having a little bit of fun here, and I'll see you next time, okay? Remember, God bless you, God bless me, and God bless USA. Catch y'all next time.